Here at the ACG Dabl case tournament, where we have Connor. He played today. Floowandereeze. He got top 8. Any shouts you want to give today, Connor?
I want to shout out my girlfriend Laura just for always supporting me. Shout out to the ECG gang, the think tank, and the boys and the clowns. Just everyone for always helping me and making me a better player and just having good friends.
And the normal summon Rabina.
Yeah, this piece of shit.
Before we get in, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and let's dive in.
Yes. So we played 3 Rabina, 3 Eaglin, 1 Street, and 1 Toucan. Very standard, like there's not much deviation in what you play. You just always want to see at least 1 bird. And then 2 M-Pen. Some people play 1, but I think you kind of need 2. I play 1 Ryza, and then that will round out all of like the level 7 and higher. And then we have the 1 barrier statue. I was debating playing 2, but I just want to brick as least as possible, so I might side another one for going first, but for now it's just the 1. And then I played 3 cherries in the main and 3 shifter. I just think people don't expect this card in game 1, and it's really powerful, especially because the extra deck in this deck is not really required at all, so, and we'll get into that as well, but both of these cards really good throughout the day. And then for the spells, I main deck Feather Duster. This deck really has a hard time dealing with things like Imperm, Sulliek, just trap cards in general that interrupt your plays. So maining this was a requirement for sure. And then I'm playing Terraforming and 3 map. Playing 4 map, mathematically, playing 5 of a card is like the best you can have, and getting to 4 is like really good. Like this, you always want to have this so you can play on your opponent's turn. And then we play 3 Advent, just, you know, all the different plays you can do with this card, saving your cards, chain blocking, like it's a really good card. And then the 1 Unexpected Wins. This didn't come up today, but you still play it. It's just so good, tributing off your opponent's monsters. And then for getting through the deck, I played 3 Duality and 3 Prosperity. I wanted to play Extravagance, but at the end of the day, there's some other cards that had to fit the deck, so we just cut the Extravagances. And played 3 Dark Ruler. This is the 1 card in my deck today that I really wanted to change. I wanted to play Raigeki main because it's a very strong card right now, but I was expecting a lot of Sprite this event, so I made the call to play Dark Ruler. Might take it out in the future. We'll have to do some more testing. And then I played the 1 Dreaming Town and the 3 Evenly. Evenly mained is really strong, especially with so much tier right now. Like, this card is just really great. The deck really struggles with going second. Like, it's one of the best going first decks, but going second, this deck can be pretty rough sometimes. So main deck Evenly is really good. And then this is just very, very good for your note. Playing on your opponent's turn, stopping their boards by playing everything face down. That's going to round out the main deck. For the extra, we basically have like the Zeus package. Like, we have these 2, and then the Downard and the Zeus. And then I played Entis and the Trouble Sunny. I side decked Ultimate Slayer, so these were pretty much required. And then for Cherries targets, we have Sprite Elf and Gigantic Sprite. And for tier, we have Kit Kelos and Dragostapelia. I have Mirror Jade because there's a lot of Despia branded decks going around. With the Vistials out now, that deck is a little bit stronger, so I thought it would be good to have one of these in here. I'm playing the Heroic Seal, just on the off chance someone was playing Dragon Link today. I'm playing the Chixiao because Sword Soul is still a very competent deck. I wanted to have at least something for it so Cherries wasn't dead. And then I just have the Access Code and the Appaloosa as just generic Link 4s if I need to hit them.
I told him to play Kagari. Show it to Angus. Weren't here today, so he didn't need to play it, but...
I wanted to play a Coral Anemone just because there was a Marincis player here, but I couldn't find one. And then for the side deck, we have the 1 Evil Twin. You have to play it with the Ultimate Slayer. DD Crow and Apex on the side. This card is terrible going second, so you want to side it in for going first. And I think there's just so many great main deck cards that this has to get put in the side. And then we have the 3 Ultimate Slayer. Shout out to Pat for letting me borrow these today. The Euros are so nice.
4G.
But yeah, this card came out once today. Stopped an elf, stopped an elf, and it was pretty good. And then I played the 1 D Fisher and the 3 Cosmics. This card is just very strong versus tier. If you don't see like Shifter or Cherries or Evenly, like, just having an extra card to stop them from playing is really good. And then these, I sided these in a lot today. Like 3 Cosmic is the play right now for sure. And then I have 2 Rivalry on the side. needed another card, and then the 3 Feather Storm. This card is busted. Probably should not be a 3, but here we are. When more Winged Beast decks comes out that are actually competent, maybe they'll consider hitting this card. But yeah, this card, it won me a lot of games today, for sure.
Absolutely disgusting.
Yeah, I hate this deck. I'm going to start playing Tier because I just think it's a better deck. I'll do better with it overall. And but yeah, that was the whole deck. I think, like I said, the only thing I'd probably change about the list would be changing Dark Rulers out for Raigeki or another card entirely. But that was the deck. Shout out to my boy Rabina.
Well, congratulations, and hopefully we'll see you tomorrow at the regionals.
Thanks, guys.